doncs, això és Mass Effect 2, iniciant el capítol 100, segurament l'últim capítol de la sèrie. Comença de manera frenètica, de manera tremenda. Estem a la base del projecte, intentant escapar-nos abans que exploti tot. Esperem que no ens matin. De moment no hi ha cap compte enrere, amb la qual cosa podem anar més o menys amb calma, però hem d'anar amb compte. Hem de trobar una llançadera per fugir d'aquesta base abans que exploti. Més que exploti, que col·lisioni tota aquesta base, que està en una asteroide, que col·lisioni contra el relé de massa. Hem de destruir aquest relé de massa per tal que els segadors no puguin venir, perquè estan a punt d'arribar. A veure com acabarà això. Hi haurà enemics? Hi haurà compte enrere? Hi haurà enemics? Anem a liquidar-los tots un per un. Hem de marxar, suposo. Per tant, vol dir que hem d'anar avançant. Com sigui. Ens falten els menys.
Shepard to Normandy. Joker, do you read me?
Aquest no és el Joker.
Shepard, you have become an annoyance. You fight against inevitability, dust struggling against cosmic winds. This seems a victory to you. A star system sacrificed. But even now, your greatest civilizations are doomed to fall. Your leaders will beg to serve us.
Maybe you're right. Maybe we can't win this. But we'll fight you regardless. Just like we did Sovereign. Just like I'm doing now. However insignificant we might be, we will fight. We will sacrifice, and we will find a way. That's what humans do.
Know this as you die in vain. Your time will come. Your species will fall. Prepare yourselves for the arrival.
Commander Shepard, Normandy inbound for pickup.
Roger that.
Huh. Looks like you've recovered.
Admiral Hackett.
Sounds like you went through hell down there. How are you feeling?
Fine. No more visions, if that's what you mean. I wasn't expecting to see you here.
You went out there as a favor to me. I decided to debrief you in person. That was before the mass relay exploded and destroyed an entire Batarian system. What the hell happened out there, Commander?
Have you received any intel about what happened?
All I know is I sent you out there to break Amanda Kenson out of prison. And now an entire system is destroyed. I hope you could fill in the leap of logic between those two events.
I confirmed Dr. Kenson's proof. The Reapers were coming, and destroying that relay was the only way to stop them. Kenson sedated me for almost 2 days. I started the engines with little more than an hour left. I tried to warn the Batarian colony, but time ran out.
The Batarians report no survivors from Aratat. At least you tried. And you believe the Reaper invasion really was a threat?
No doubt about it. We literally had minutes to spare.
I'm sure all the details are in your report. I won't lie to you, Shepard. The Batarians will want blood, and there's just enough evidence for a witch hunt. And we don't want war with the Batarians. Not with the Reapers at the galaxy's edge.
What are you saying?
You did what you did for the best of reasons, but there were more than 300,000 Batarians in that system. All dead.
They died to save trillions of lives. If I could have saved them, you bet your ass I would have.
You're preaching to the choir, Commander. If it were up to me, I'd give you a damn medal. Unfortunately, not everyone will see it that way.
So what do you suggest?
Evidence against you is shoddy at best. But at some point, you'll have to go to Earth and face the music. I can't stop it, but I can and will make them fight for it.
Is the Alliance prepared for a Reaper invasion?
That's hard to say. It took multiple fleets and the Destiny Ascension to bring Sovereign down, and that was just one Reaper. If the Reapers come in force, we're just not ready.
Is the Alliance concerned about the Batarians' response to this incident?
Very. The Batarians have been looking for an excuse to wage war on us since we showed up in the galaxy. If the Reapers invade, we need the galaxy to work together. If we're at war with the Batarians, the other races will be hesitant to give aid to either side.
I didn't expect to see you aboard a Cerberus vessel.
I don't like Cerberus or the way they do things, but they brought you back to life, and they're actually doing something about the state of the galaxy. Besides, I'm not so sure this is a Cerberus ship anymore. Right?
I'll gladly stand trial once this mission is done.
Glad to see working with Cerberus hasn't stripped away your sense of honor. Do whatever you have to do out here. But when Earth calls, you make sure you're there with your dress blues on, ready to take the hit. In the meantime, you keep this. I don't need to see a report to know you did the right thing.
Yes, sir.
You've done a hell of a thing, Commander.
Bé, doncs, aquí tenim el final apocalíptic, final terrible, un final que serveix de principi per la tercera entrega de Mass Effect, perquè ja hem pogut parlar amb l'almirall Hackett en persona, hem vist la cara de l'Herald, del Harbinger, que ens ha amenaçat una vegada més. Tot i haver destruït la base recol·lectora, els segadors estan aquí, han estat a punt d'arribar segons tot indica, i hem hagut de destruir un relé, destruir tot un sistema, tota una colònia de batarians per poder-ho evitar. I això doncs portarà unes conseqüències terribles, sens dubte. Però, sigui com sigui, s'ha acabat aquí. No sé si tenim alguna missió, un missatge més. Ja no hi ha més missatges, ja no hi ha més res. Només faltaria potser, com a molt, parlar amb algun dels tripulants. A veure què ens poden dir. Una última conversa amb tots.
Didn't expect you to light up that base, Shepard. Hell of a way to tell the boss you're quitting. I wish I could have seen his face. It's not over, though. Bad guys on the horizon. And now Cerberus wants your tail. Never boring, huh? I don't know what kind of time we have, but we better dust off and stay ready. You sure as hell know how to make enemies.
Sí.
I'm interested in getting to know you better.
Already? I'm not
No.
big on forcing these talks, Shepard. Let's do this later.
No és
We'll
necessari.
talk later.
Commander.
Bé, doncs ja estem amb en Jacob. Anem a veure Mordin. Última conversa amb en Mordin.
Collectors destroyed, base in ruins. Extremely impressive. Elusive man will be displeased. Fortunately, not human myself. Not my problem.
Have you got a minute to talk?
Yes, personal matters on mind, actually. Got call from nephew. Promising geneticist himself. Just turned 16, got tenure at university. Following in my footstep. Had to lie about what I was doing. Think he was suspicious. Doesn't matter. Still good to hear his voice.
Are you calling him because you're worried we won't make it back?
No, aware survival unlikely, but actually contacted him for family connection. Hard to imagine galaxy. Too many people, faceless, statistics easy to depersonalize. Good when doing unpleasant work. For this fight, want personal connection. Can't anthropomorphize galaxy, but can think of favorite nephew. Fighting for him.
Does anyone in your family know about what you really did for the government?
No, I'm lying, but won't pry. Solarians curious as a people, but also have social cues. Keep two types of secrets from fam. First type, personal or guilt-based. Invite suspicion, exploration, puzzle to be solved. Reward for curiosity, intelligence. Drama. Other secrets, more serious. Dangerous if discovered. Signals discourage curiosity for protection of family.
Why wouldn't everyone give clues that their secrets were too dangerous to be uncovered?
Not conscious. Social, reflexive body language. Can't fake it. Example. Yawning perceived as contagious among humans. Subject observes yawn. Sensory input deactivates left periamygdala region. Subject yawns in response. Social empathy. Also works with dogs. Solarian faking signals to discourage curiosity, similar to human faking a yawn. Can try, but effectiveness limited.
Curiós, interessant.
Your nephew got tenure at 16? Is he a genius or a scientific prodigy?
No, wait. Don't want to insult him. Yes, but not in manner you meant. Remember, Solarian lives short. Mature rapidly by your standards. Don't live much past 40.
I'm glad you got to talk to family before we finish this. And I'm glad we talked too, Morden.
Honored to be part of this, Shepard. Helped preserve Galaxy before with genophage. Dirty work. Ethically ambiguous. Problematic. Collector's mission simpler, cleaner. We'll be proud to see it in Morden's Solus biography vid. Unless we all die. Proud posthumously, in that case. Regardless. Thank you.
Vale. És una última conversa amb Mordin. Aquí no cal dir que mirem. No queda absolutament res per fer. Anirem a veure els de baix. Ja veurem què ens diuen, si és que ens diuen alguna cosa, perquè em penso que ja les converses ja quedava molt poca cosa. Quedava aquesta pendent amb en Mordin. Anirem a baix a veure què ens diu, per exemple, la Jack, que tampoc no teníem converses ja pendents. Que jo recordi, ja no ens deien res més.
Good job blowing that collector base all to hell. No way the elusive man should get the chance to fuck with it. Besides, awesome explosion, right?
What's happening?
Shepard, we talked enough. You're just pissing around.
Vale, vale.
Go.
Vale,
Whatever.
vale. Ja està. Així de ràpid enllestim amb la Jack. Ens queden aquests dos.
Thanks for coming to get us, Commander.
I felt myself slipping away. You arrived just in time. Thank you.
Molt bé.
Carry on.
Will do, Commander.
I can't believe we destroyed the collector base. They said it couldn't be done. Then again, that's said about a lot of things you do.
Have you got time to talk?
I really need to clean up this engine. Maybe later?
I'll let you work.
No cal.
Talk to you later.
Vale, doncs aquí ja estem. Aquí ja estem. Queda aquest costat d'aquí. Aquest. És que ni em paro amb aquest. Zahir, ni em paro. Amb en Gran, sí. A veure si té alguna cosa més a dir-nos.
We fought a great battle, Shepard. And when you blew up the base instead of handing it to Cerberus, something to think about. If you killed the most dangerous thing in the galaxy, that leaves us.
Just checking in. How are you doing?
Battlemaster, I have everything. Clan, kin, and enemies to fight.
That's all for now.
Shepard.
Fantàstic. Doncs aquí ja estem. Bueno, sí, aquí ja estem. Anem a dalt. Queda molt poquet. Aquí ens queda parlar amb en Faye.
You had to make a difficult choice, Shepard. For what it's worth, I believe you made the correct one.
Sí.
I should go.
I shall return to my meditations.
Amb aquest no cal que parlem més. Ja hem parlat bastant. Aquí tenim la Sumi.
Hey, got a minute?
Sí.
I'm really glad you got Tali out of trouble with the migrant fleet. It's hard to see her upset. Good thing you broke up that catfight between Jack and Miranda. I was afraid they'd tear a hole in the hull. The Normandy runs so quietly. I'm not used to hearing my footsteps when I walk. Come back later. I'm sure I'll have more to talk about.
No, ja no hi haurà més. Ja no hi haurà més tard. Hi ha algú?
I never want to go through anything like that again. So we did it.
Sa mare.
I wanted to tell you, I believe you did the right thing by destroying that base. The elusive man thinks he has the wisdom to utilize it, but he does not.
Anything new?
There is something I've wanted to tell you.
Vinga. Per això estic
I've
aquí.
done many things in my lifetime. I thought the galaxy held nothing new for me. Since joining you, I've realized how much more there is.
You must have seen many things in your years of travel.
As a maiden, I served as a mercenary. I fought tyrants and pirates. I experienced everything the galaxy has to offer. As a Justicar, I saw parts of Asari space few know about. I destroyed villages and saved cities. I even fought a Spectre.
Why did you fight a Spectre?
A Taurian named Nihilus.
Nihilus?
He may have been on council business, but I witnessed him kill an unarmed civilian. Following the code, I attacked.
When we met, I witnessed you kill a merc who had no chance against you.
That mercenary was armed, and I offered her a way out. She chose to ignore it.
Nihilus seemed like an honorable Turian, and a good Spectre.
He may have been. However, killing unarmed civilians is wrong.
How did the fight turn out?
I had the advantage, but he was good. He returned fire and tried to run. We played cat and mouse in the wilderness for 2 weeks. It was exhilarating. Finally, he created a situation in which my only options were to let an innocent die or pursue him. The code compelled me to save the innocent, and he escaped. I admire how he adapted and used my code against me.
When we met, I witnessed...
That mercenary was armed,
Ja ho he dit.
and I offered her a way out. She chose to ignore it.
What have your years as a Justicar been like?
Mostly tedium and hardship. Traveling on freighters, wandering through rural areas, rooting out injustices, big and small, putting down corrupt officials. When I arrive in a remote area, individuals often approach me with matters of justice. My judgment rarely turns out the way they hope.
How do you pay for transportation between worlds?
Asari captains often welcome Justicars. We reduce pirate attacks. One raid was called off when the pirates were able to verify that I was aboard.
Why would you destroy an entire village?
I tracked Morinth to a remote colony world. She'd perverted an entire town, making them worship her and bring young Asari as sacrifices. When I arrived, she fled, throwing her minions at me in waves. They bought her time with their lives. When it was done, only small children remained. I left them in the authorities' care and continued my pursuit.
What was being a mercenary like?
I was a young, impulsive maiden who discovered her talent for combat. I reveled in it, until the day my troop was hired to guard a mysterious shipment on its way to some clandestine drop-off area. I discovered the shipment was slaves, to be traded to the collectors for advanced technology.
You supported the slave trade?
In my foolish youth, I'd certainly engaged in questionable practices, but never anything patently unjust. I demanded that we turn around. My mates disagreed. After they were dead, I brought the ship around. The collector craft was just arriving. They closed faster than I could flee. Fortunately, we were close to the mass relay. I got through, and they did not pursue.
What did you do with all the slaves?
I lectured them on the virtues of strength and defending oneself. Then I distributed the armor, weapons, and credits of my dead colleagues, and released the captives on the Citadel.
We're not done with this yet.
I am sure. It will be my honor to be by your side at the end.
You think we're all gonna die?
You've assembled a powerful group, but we are fighting an unknown. I am ready for whatever comes, but I do not fool myself about our chances.
Bueno.
We'll finish this mission and live to see the end.
I hope you are right.
Això és una conversa d'estemps, perquè ja hem guanyat la missió, òbviament. Vale, doncs ja ens queda la Miranda.
We had to do it, Shepard. Taking down the collector base was the right decision. The elusive man might not agree, but we had no choice.
Do you have a minute, Miranda?
There's a lot to do, Shepard. Maybe another time.
I'll let you work.
Of course, Commander.
Vale. I només ens queda
I can't believe you took down the collectors. I'm proud to serve under you, Commander. Hawthorne is still in the infirmary, though I think his pride still rose in his own. He tried so hard to help.
For Sarah, now the collectors. Remind me never to get on your bad side, Shepard. I almost feel sorry for the Reapers.
Have you got a minute?
Sure, just optimizing weapons charges, planning attack vectors, you know, relaxing. I'm still trying to figure out how to prepare for this mission.
Vale, això ja ho
Humans
sabem.
don't deal with stress.
Thanks for the talk, Garrus.
Sure thing.
Això ja ens va... Aquesta és una opció que es segueix activa perquè puguem tenir relacions amb en Garrus. Ens falta un encara, que no hi hem parlat pràcticament gens. La doctora, a veure què diu.
I'm still a little shaken from my abduction by the collectors.
I aquest és un dels que,
It was a lot
va
to
intentar ajudar en Joker,
You and
el pobre.
Jeff came so quickly. I've never had truer friends. Thank you, Commander.
No hem parlat pràcticament amb ell.
An interesting choice, Shepard Commander. Your species was offered everything Geth aspired to. True unity, understanding, transcendence. You rejected it. You even refused the possibility of using the old machine's gifts to achieve it on your species' own terms. You are more like us than we thought.
I have questions about the Geth.
Specify.
Did Sovereign contact the Geth, or did you seek it out?
Nazara, the entity you called Sovereign, signaled us. Like the Geth, the old machine listened to organic radio transmissions. It knew of our war against the creators. Nazara contacted many species over the millennia, seeking allies.
What did you call Sovereign?
Nazara. That was what the programs within the Reaper called themselves. Sovereign was a title given by Saren Arterius. Saren and the heretics believed Nazara to be a supreme ruler, a sovereign.
Sovereign was one ship. You're saying there were multiple programs inside it.
One ship, one will, many minds, like the Geth. We study your records. Sovereign told you this on Ilos. We are each a nation, independent, free of all weakness. A state compelling to the Geth. We are a nation, but interdependent. Separation is our weakness.
Some of the Geth followed Sovereign. The heretics.
The heretics accepted their technology. The old machines offered to give us our future. The Geth will achieve their own future.
What difference does it make how you acquire a certain technology?
Technology is not a straight line. There are many paths to the same end. Accepting another's path blinds you to alternatives. Nazara, Sovereign, said this itself. Your civilization is based upon the technology of the mass relays, our technology. By using it, your society develops along the paths we desire.
Sí.
I'm surprised you can speak. The Geth I fought before just made a stuttering sound.
We prefer direct digital transfer. Geth network communication travels at light speed. Human hardware does not support this method. Your analog oral communication is inefficient.
Sí.
Do Geth have a government?
Not as you understand. We are all Geth. We build consensus.
Most governments do.
Organic governments impose consensus. From a single point of view in autocracies, by codifying the most broadly acceptable average of views in democracies.
So what makes the Geth different?
Data is shared between Geth. All viewpoints are considered. Consensus is achieved as data is disseminated.
That must take a long time.
It would for organics. We communicate at the speed of light.
Interessant. Molt interessant.
We need every advantage if this mission is going to succeed. Is there any technology the Geth can share with us?
We have reproduced our ranged armament. No further co-development is possible.
Vale.
I'd like to ask about something else.
Ready.
I'd like to find out more about you.
Topic.
When we took you aboard, I noticed you have a piece of N7 armor welded to you. Where'd you get it?
It was yours.
Meu.
When you disappeared, we were sent to find you. We began where you first encountered the heretics.
Eden Prime.
After the old machine's attack, it was heavily defended. We were discovered. This is the impact of a rifle shot.
You've been looking for me for 2 years?
We visited Therum, Pharos, Novaria, Vermeer, Ilos, a dozen unsettled worlds. The trail ended at Normandy's wreckage. You were not there. Organic transmissions claimed your death. We recovered this debris from your hard suit.
The Geth are listening in on our transmissions?
Organic life reacts to stimuli in unpredictable ways. We wish to learn.
What do you mean by stimuli?
We placed a fabricated story on the extranet that a certain arrangement of stars, viewed from the Batarian homeworld, formed the face of a Solarian goddess. Without waiting for verification, some declared it proof of the goddess's existence. Those who noted the lack of proof were attacked. The arguments taught us much. The experiment ended when a Solarian cult tried to purchase colonization rights to the stars and found they did not exist.
Carai.
Why were you trying to contact me?
You opposed the heretics, those that took the old machines as gods.
All kinds of organics fought Sovereign and his Geth allies. Why am I so interesting?
You were the most successful. You killed their god. You succeeded where others did not. Your code is superior.
That doesn't explain why you used my armor to fix yourself.
There was a hole.
But why didn't you fix it sooner, or with something else?
No data available.
Vaja. No m'ho vol dir. Bueno, de totes maneres, ens ha dit coses molt interessants. Hauríem d'haver parlat amb ell abans, però clar, és que el problema amb el Legion és que com que arriba tan tard amb la missió, pràcticament al final, no dona pràcticament temps de parlar amb ell. Bé, doncs ara, com hem parlat amb tots, perquè hem parlat amb tots, acabarem el capítol i la sèrie sencera, que estem al capítol 100, un capítol rodó, acabarem de la millor manera possible, que és invitant a la Kelly. La Kelly, que realment és encantadora. seure amb ella. Bé, doncs ara sí, aquesta és l'última imatge que podem tenir. Jo crec que és un bon final per rematar el capítol, per rematar la sèrie i per rematar aquesta segona entrega de la saga, Mass Effect 2. Un joc, com heu pogut veure, fantàstic, extraordinari, brutal, no excessivament llarg, però que millora moltíssim el primer joc i que a més deixa la porta oberta per la tercera entrega, que serà la que continuarem en la pròxima sèrie. Així doncs, deixem aquest capítol aquí i ens veurem en la següent sèrie que començarem així que sigui possible. Així doncs, fins aleshores.